Hi, Lionel. Good to see you again. How are things
Hi,
going?
Manuel. Hi.
Yeah, it's been 12 months since we recorded your first success as a case study. And in these days, you've built your funnel. You had the first success, even if you've been burned in the past by agencies and your own approaches. But like after you've launched the funnel, you got around 3 to 4 sales calls per week. You closed already the first 3 software development clients. I think these days it were workshops that you used to then upsell the full project. And you got a return on investment or return on your ad spend of 2 or 200%. So that was 12 months ago. How are things looking right now in terms of revenue you generated and upsell potential in your pipeline?
Yeah. So 12 months later, where we are right now, we have made 6-digit revenues with those customers or with those leads that we generated in last year. We see an upsell potential, so further revenue with the same customers in 7 figures. So that is very successful. We have realized a return on ad spend right now of almost 9. So almost 900% of the money we invested into ads came back as revenue. So that is, I mean, that's far beyond what I was able to imagine last year. And we see a potential revenue with those customers, which would lead to a return on ad spend of almost 40, which is, I mean, based on your judgment, completely unrealistic. It seems to be unrealistic, but our data shows it. And yeah, that's where we stand right now.
Awesome. So it shows just 2 things, right? If you have initial revenue with 100 to 200K, and that is already profitable, and then you do a good job, now you can upsell any project, right? And as software projects typically go for a long time, that's how you make millions in revenue while having a profitable marketing system, right? So that's the difference. Otherwise, you would burn money and hope you get clients. Here, you generate an 8x ROI already and make hundreds of thousands of revenue, plus you have the upsell potential in your pipeline with existing clients.
Yeah.
Awesome.
True. It's really amazing.
Excellent. How did you perceive the lead volume, lead quality? When did you have your peak, and how did you feel during this process?
So 12 months ago, when we saw the first positive return of this investment, we saw that compared to today, the lead quality was still slightly poor, I would say. We continuously feeded some feedback to Meta about the lead quality, so telling if a customer was qualified or even converted, and this led to an increased quality of the leads. So throughout the year, the lead quality became better and better, basically each month. So after 3-4 months, it was then amazing. So we had 6 to 7 sales calls per week. So 6 to 7 new leads, qualified leads actually. So it just took some time until the lead quality improved and was where we needed it. And then afterwards, I mean, what we had to do was basically systemizing the whole thing. So we had to systemize also the sales calls. We had to systemize then also the operations that come after the conversion of the client. And that was a very joyful process, but was a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work.
Yeah, that's I think a good problem to have. It's totally different than trying to chase new clients all the time, right?
I mean, those are the problems entrepreneurs want to have. Yes.
Definitely. Can you just say again when you got the peak of your sales calls, like 6 to 7 sales calls? When was that? Which period of the year?
That was in late summer. So I would say August, September.
When everyone is struggling with an empty sales pipeline after they come back from holidays.
Exactly. Yeah, right. That was completely unexpected. And the effect I see is that the people who, I mean, the potential customers, they spend their free time on social media. So, I mean, it's completely against what we would expect. That when they are off, there is no potential for lead generation, but it's the other way around. So when they are off in the weekends, in the evenings, in the vacation times, they spend their time on social media. They see interesting ads and they sign up. So that was something I did not expect before, but this also explains why we got so many leads in during the summertime.
Yeah, and I can tell you this is happening for us since 4 years already. January is one of the best months because during holidays in December, everyone is like consuming our ads, and the same is in August, September, because during July and August, everyone is seeing our ads, and when they are back, okay, let's take action. Sales pipeline is empty.
Yeah, true.
Awesome. So then I would say let's see each other again in the next 12 months. Hopefully you have 8-figure revenues in these days, and then we celebrate it.
That would be really cool. I mean, we are on it. Yes.
Yeah, I see that. Awesome. It's really exciting to follow your journey. I really appreciate that you really stick to it, right? And you didn't give up in the beginning when lead quality was low, and that's when most people quit. And that's why people don't see the success, because they cannot stand like 2 to 3 months with poor leads, and then they think like, oh, it's not working. Yeah, it's working. You just need to signal to the algorithm that these are the wrong leads, and then you will get better leads, right? That's how
Yeah, that's true. So when we talked in the testimonial 12 months ago, then we were already 3-4 months into the project. So it took actually those 3 months before the lead quality came to a point where it was acceptable, and you just need some stamina for that. And
like with everything in business, right? There is no get rich quick and become a millionaire overnight. It's always do the right thing, wait until you get the result, and then do it again or do it better.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Then thanks a lot for your time, and I'm looking forward to seeing the next growth milestones.
Me too. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Take care. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye-bye.